Hey everyone, it's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. It's been a bit since I've played, so give me a second to catch up on where we are. I am pretty sure we've just been making our way around the Hinterlands doing quests. There's lots to do. So, I think more of that. We'll start with claws, and if we happen to catch any of the rifts in this area, we can get those too. But in order to do claws, we have to kill bears, and bears are pretty tough. Just knocked me down. Yeah, this bear is going to take an awful long time, so after this, I might move on to other things and come back when we are a little stronger. Oh, now we've got two bears because one found soulless. And we're only about halfway through the first bear that we've been chipping away at. Soulless, ship potion, there he goes. I don't want to be in front of this bear. Soulless should take care of yourself, dude. Okay, so once we've done these bears, what we'll do is go back to camp, take a quick rest, re-up our potions, Soulless is down. The first bear's almost done. If I can get Soulless back up. Where are you, Soulless? Right here. Okay, another bear has joined the fray. I hope Cassandra thinks to use a potion soon. We also have, is that a bandit? Or is that Barrick? That was a bandit of some kind. I'm stuck on the environment as per usual. Cassandra's dead now. Let's see if I can find her body. Get her back up. Okay, very conveniently splayed out on top of this tree. We're just gonna run. Pretty good chance at least one of the bears is still directly behind me. They both are. Cool. We're just gonna run. Didn't pan out, did it? Where's Varric now? His body was moved because I was trying to run. Cassandra, do you want to use that extra potion we have? Does anyone want to do stuff that's helpful? Alright, so Varric can get close enough to heal up Edric. But then Edric, there's no potion that Edric can take. Oh, cool. They just... Edric and Cassandra just immediately died. Solus, if you stop, like, swinging at them, it is possible they won't roll up into this camp. That's better. Like, it's kind of a cheat. Kind of a cheat is better than a party wipe.
Someone help! Back me up!
After one bear, I'll move on, I said. How naive. As long as the bears are distracted by Cassandra, should be able to get Edric back up. I was noticing not long ago that Varric never uses like his good powers. I never see him casting like using explosive shot, for instance. Edric is poorly situated and dead. Cassandra's just about dead, so I'm gonna see if I can sneak in another rest. This is shady, what I'm doing. It is not exactly how combat is intended to go down, but since you can, you know, since you can rest while in combat, you might as well rest while in combat. Got knocked down. Okay, there we go. But these bears have so much health.
They can take you!
How'd you die? Could you please just... There we go. Everyone give me claws. Thanks. Okay, so there was no turn-in point for that quest. There's something else up here that's probably another bear. I don't want to deal with other bears, so I'm going to head over here for a while and work on all the stuff that we have going on here. In the elements. Apostate mages have supply caches hidden in the area. Okay. We also need to be careful not to accidentally upon a dragon, which I've done a few times. Is that just elf fruit? Yep. Still elf fruit. I didn't set that as the active quest, so I'm going to do that. Oops. I forgot that you can't really zoom out in this game. Is there an easy way to get from here to up there? Because there's a good chance up there is where I need to be for the cache. Well, it's also not alerting. So maybe not. Yeah. Do I need any of this? That dagger seems... No, I don't think I do.
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
Do I need to have... What? Where, Solus? And does he mean mages or elves? There are a few other things he could mean, but I can't spoil that for you right now. Does he mean in here? In the cult?
The Maker didn't close the rifts. The Inquisition did.
Are you questioning what has been taught?
No, I...
The faithful move to follow your divine will. It shall be as you say.
We want no trouble here.
Do I need to be out of this keep? Yeah, seems like it.
We want no trouble here. We want no trouble here.
That's fine. I'm also not trying to make trouble with the cultists. Now that I have made them my cult, we're pretty good, chill. Pretty cool with them. Okay.
This must be one of the caches Recruit Whittle mentioned.
Thank you, Varric, for that exposition. It's helpful. There's another one. I don't know if you heard the news, and I can't recall whether I mentioned it the last time I
Such an
played.
irresponsible use of magic. The mages here are little more than animals.
But BioWare have said that we should be getting Dreadwolf this year, which is very exciting. I'm not hopeful. You know what I mean? Like, it seems sudden that they would spring this on us. That, by the way, after no news on this game forever, you're getting it this year, and it also is a little scary that so much of the staff who was working on Dreadwolf was laid off. So I'm nervous about it. I don't exactly trust this announcement. This is a whole bunch of Drakestone. Do we need this much Drakestone? Okay, this is... The cache is in here somewhere, I think. There it is.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Oops. I've been playing some games where in order to move forward you can hold both mouse buttons, and I forgot you can't do that in Inquisition. That's what happened there. This was the one right near camp that like I couldn't quite find. And I was thinking I needed to go up the hill. Now I think it might just be in this. No. Maybe it's not in my camp that this mage cache is found. Show me what I'm missing, game. Oh. It's literally right behind camp.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Okay. 2 more mage caches, and then I don't know what we will do. Oh, everybody can level up also, which would have helped us against the bears.
Thank you again.
You're welcome. He's thanking us because we found Ritz, and we gave Ritz a bit of a break. She was trying to have lunch with a mage. She got attacked, her mage friend died, and then I think she thought that we were gonna come down hard on her for having lunch with a mage. I took the gold first because it didn't occur to me that those were schematics. Widow Mora, you definitely don't have a mage
Thank you
cache.
again.
My phone was in my back pocket just now and it started ringing and I could not, I keep it silent. It's on vibrate. And it scared the bejeebers out of me that suddenly my chair was vibrating. Silly. Okay. Here's our 4th cache.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
And then our 5th cache is to the east. Have we been in this cave? Oh good, more Drakestone. And iron. Not bad.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Thanks, Solus. So we need to get this information to Recruit Whittle. Whittle's at the crossroads, and we don't have anything between here and there. I think we've already done this Astrarium. This Ocularum is in Dragonville. So, yeah, I say we head over to the crossroads, turn this in, and then maybe go get... It's an Astrarium. Maybe we go get that. It's either an Astrarium or it's the cache. Because it kind of looks like we've gotten all the Astrariums. Once you've done all of the Astrariums in an area, the 3 points of light will target... They target a specific point. It's like triangulation. And you can go to that point and find a treasure. Oh, I need to swing by a vendor before I do anything. Okay,
Thank you.
before I do anything else.
Of course.
It's good to have commerce restored.
I bet. Do we have junk? Not really, no. We have a bunch of crafting materials. That's an upgrade. I'm gonna sell this grenades belt. I just can't hang on to it forever. In fact, I might just go through and sell everything that's gray. This might be kind of reckless, but I don't intend to put my party in anything that's gray to begin with. I can't hang on to 8 trillion staves because Solus needs every type of magic to be able to open up doors for us. Okay. That is a lot more room in our bags. Potentially at my peril.
You're certain?
And that's gonna have to be okay.
I see.
Okay, jump.
Well, let me know if you find one.
What do you mean?
Whittle was asking just for help gathering supplies because everyone's cold and no one's helping.
Thank you.
He really wanted blankets.
Frost every morning. They'll be losing toes soon enough.
I found some of the apostate's supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
Solus and Cassandra are grateful that I helped someone. Varric does not care. Okay, so we're gonna head to the north and see about this cache. Am I just in a cave or is this a tunnel? It's a tunnel. Great. Warning to arachnophobes. We'll probably encounter some spiders. I have pretty bad arachnophobia, but spiders in games don't bother me. Usually. Sometimes. Is it all just herbs? Seems like it. Let me gather you. Thank you. And then maybe we head into Redcliffe and see about progressing the main storyline forward a little bit, meeting some more party members, things like that. Is this the cave? No, it is not. The cave is over here. It seems like a cave, but it is not the cave. Oh, this is the apostate stronghold that we had to empty out earlier in the game that I really struggled to find and shouldn't have because it's actually pretty obvious. Which may mean that the treasure I'm looking for is behind the cave and not in it. Aha, there it is. That seemed like it might be a pretty good dagger. Dagger. So I'll take a look at it in just a second and see if it's better than what Edric is already wearing. And then we'll open up our map and see what we're nearest to. Oh, it is. It is pretty good. It is way better than anything we're already using. So we'll put it in our main hand. I can't yet. Never mind. We're only level 6. And we took on all those level 8 bears. Pro status. Okay, what do we have? We have Unforgiving Chain. Your daggers blur a dance of deadly pain. Each strike adds to your crit chance. Or we have Sneak Attack, which is just an automatic crit plus 17%. That's good. I would like that, please. I turned off stealth because when I'm not in control of Edric, he uses it at weird times. I might turn it back on eventually once he has more things for balance and he's not just cycling through the same 4 abilities. Okay, we'll go to Varric. For Varric, we're sticking with archery. Let's see, pincushion. For Cassandra, we're leaning heavy into weapon and shield because we want her to be our tank. Lunge and slash is pretty much the only thing we can pick up for her unless we want to buy some upgrades. And we don't yet. And for Solus, we're leaning heavy into spirit. So we'll do revival. What's this? Rejuvenating barrier. We'll do that. And revival. If I can do both, I'm going to do both. Okay, there are tiny chests everywhere. I've cleaned my bags out, so let's fill them back up. It's onyx. This is onyx. I probably need onyx. Eventually, we'll have more, like, mineral studies at the requisition table, I'm sure. It's just elfroot embryum. It's an embryum also. We can take these to the potions table and upgrade or unlock various potions. Okay, so we can, if we hook a left, I think we can circle up toward Red Cliff. We also have, this rift is level 10. It was pretty tough. And as we saw, the bears down here were level 8. So I'm going to start with Red Cliff, and we'll come back through for the rest of this eventually.
Rue, do you think you could stay with the miller and his wife if I had to
In
leave?
Origins, Red Cliff has a really tough time.
Where do you think you're going, Father?
First, demons get in. Or Darkspawn get in, sorry. And kind of ravage the town, and you have to stave off a siege. And then the Arl's kid, as it turns out, is a mage. And it's been hidden from everyone, but now he doesn't have control of his powers and he's possessed. So you
Redcliffe
have to,
Village should be just ahead.
that's the hope. So you have to go into the Fade and figure out what to do about him. There are a few different paths forward. And then pretty much everyone has to leave for the lands meet just as everything gets under control. So there's a lot of stuff that goes poorly. Can I not get into Redcliffe? Let me in, please. I have to talk to someone.
The village is off limits. There's been too much fighting between Templars and mages. Take it elsewhere.
We're the Inquisition, dude.
We're not with the Templars or the mages. We're agents of the Inquisition.
A dwarf? Of course you are. And I'm Andraste, come back from the dead.
I'm gonna just take a
If you're
glove
from
off
the
and show her my
Inquisition,
green
prove
hand.
it. Until then, the gates stay closed.
We're not here to cause trouble.
How do I prove
Then
it?
you can leave. Easiest way not to cause trouble, isn't it? The gates stay shut until I get orders otherwise. Move along.
Alright, I guess we'll go.
Very well. We'll leave.
And then I'm gonna have to prove my worth somehow. Or find a back door into Redcliffe. Oops. It's kind of a big fall. Okay, so now
So,
what?
Seeker, for someone with your tact and charisma, you assembled a pretty good little Inquisition.
Kind of mean.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt and assuming you didn't drag them all here by force.
How kind of you.
I mean, you never know. You could have kidnapped Ruffles and she'd be too polite to say anything.
Liliana recruited Josephine. They're friends.
So there's a rational explanation after all. Just when I thought you had layers.
So I want to know how we're getting into Redcliffe. Is that in here? Know thy enemy. Give Menev an item to research. Have some armor made. Modify some armor. Build a logging stand for the requisition. Where is the Redcliffe? Go to the war room and travel to Val Royeaux. Do we want to do that now? We have a lot of stuff. Oh, that's Haven stuff. This is Hinterlands stuff. We're in the Hinterlands. Farmland security. Complete the watchtowers in the farms operation at the war table. Mercenary fortress. Rifts. A map to a waterfall. We'll get that later. Business arrangements. A letter found on a Templar course. We can't get into Redcliffe. That's kind of the problem. Return the stolen treasure to the Western Fortress. Puzzle box requisition. We need obsidian. Yep, so right now it looks like we just need to go to a war room and use a war table. I think that now that we've done the estuariums and we've gotten the cash, we should be able to, they should be off the map. I don't want to see them anymore. They're done. Okay, let's go back to Haven for a bit. This is where we would
Get better horses. You think that'll make a difference?
work on our armor.
A good horse can make a huge difference. The mare I grew up with saved my life.
What else did I say I had in Haven? Upgrade armor, upgrade weapons. Give Minerva an item to research, have some armor made.
Sorry.
Feel silly.
Okay, Helm of the Inquisitor. We will go... Nope. I'm not reading this. Blue Vitriol, and we will go... Lamb's Wool? Silk. Okay, so the difference between Lamb's Wool and Silk. Defense offense slot, plus 2% barrier damage bonus, plus 1% magic defense. Same thing. Utility slot, low armor rating. Okay, so there's not really any difference between these two, unless I'm crazy. Barrier damage bonus, magic defense. Barrier damage. Yeah, okay. We'll just go with Lamb's Wool because we have the most. And that's the quest done as well. And then we'll head up and say hi to Minerva and see if we have anything we can give to her for researching. Pick up whatever quest this is over here.
We've got scattered reports of divinity sightings in the Hinterlands.
For I walk only where you would bid me. Stand only in places you have.
Is this just for... Okay, I opened it and it didn't open. Well, the quest is no longer there, even though
anyway?
that didn't do anything.
Doesn't sound elven.
Is that Minerva up there?
Apothecary Adon can have those supplies for you by tomorrow, Quartermaster.
It's about damn time.
Does Thread want something?
Can I help you with something?
Oh no, I'm just looking at the wrong table.
Farewell.
Or talking to the
Might
wrong...
go with you.
I don't need to talk to them. Okay, I
Thanks
can't
for checking anyway.
make any requisitions. Oh, they're displeased, huh?
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Commander!
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
I mean, you're still Templars,
And what does
but
that
sorta.
mean exactly? Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough? I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised. Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Okay, that was a very brief blow up. Colin, do you need to talk?
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
So far, you're the only one who's insisted we can't work together.
We might, if your Inquisition would recognize the Chantry's authority.
There is no authority until another divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
That's kind of rude.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
That
Pray you're right.
did not sound like my voice. Just putting that out there. Okay, where's Minave? Lost souls and know thy enemy. The war table's down here. I am going the wrong way, huh? I sure am. Okay. The war table's up here.
Heaven has been filled with silence.
Isn't Minave also
knew
in
then,
here?
And my heart.
I don't know. What's downstairs? We'll figure it out another time. Right now, let's do some more table business. Oop.
Apothecary Adon will have more poultices for the injured as soon as possible, revered mother.
Thank you, child. You are doing the Maker's work.
Okay. You can select perks that provide blah blah blah. I know how perks work.
Have you kept in touch with our friends in Lady Esterly's estate? Several bards will play for her tomorrow night. We will have names soon enough.
We automatically will get some perks as we unlock followers. Basically, as we recruit people into the Inquisition, like the way we did Brits, we can automatically get perk points, or we can automatically get certain perks, which is a nice benefit to recruiting people. Otherwise, we have to gradually increase our power to develop perks, and then the perks we can spend in one of these 4 areas, depending upon, you know, the 4 different, what's the word I'm looking for? Advisors. So Forces is Cassandra, Secrets is Leliana, Connections Josephine, oh no, Forces is Cullen, and Inquisition is Cassandra. Oh, inventory capacity, that's a good one. This is also inventory capacity. Yeah. Do we want... I think we have... Let me double check the missions that we have. I'll have to go through all this cutscene business again. But there are 2 war table things I need to be doing, right? One in the Hinterlands and one in Haven. No? Oh, the Inquisitor's Path had one. To go to Val Royeaux. And the Hinterlands says, complete the watchtowers in the farms operation. That's where I want to start, because then we can recruit Horsemaster Dennett as well. Beralden, Hinterlands. Rescue soldiers, the
You were
bog
saying something
unicorn,
about
gather coin, build watchtowers.
Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
So the advisor that you choose to support you in this can, first of all, it can change. Like Leliana won't participate in this one, but Cullen can, and if Cullen does it, it's 45 minutes, where if Josephine does it, it's 1 hour.
All right.
So that'll be done the next time we play. Because I'm only going to be playing for about 15 more minutes today. What are these? Know thy enemy. Is that the one? Nope. The threat remains. The fallow mire. Forbidden oasis. Haven. Know thy enemy. Give Minerva an item to research. Okay, she's up here. I just went through the wrong door looking for her.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Kadash, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven.
That's a weird
How
claim.
to lend Justinia these lands for pilgrimage? This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
This is tough. I'm going to go with the Divine's advisors founded it. He doesn't seem to care that people need shelter. He does care about
Considering the Inquisition
Divine.
was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I see no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Penticus that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarrans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
I appreciate that. Like,
We face
he's
a
backing
dark
down
time,
because
Your
he was
Grace.
threatened
Divine
by,
Justinia would not want
Cassandra
her
beating
passing
him
to
up.
divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Do the Durelians actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Liliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
For full awareness, you can romance Josephine. So she's not who I intended to research to romance.
Yes. Good.
But
Please tell me if you find something.
if
You're
you
the
would be,
Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway.
we've already had
I
this
hope the
conversation.
Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
What I was saying is you can romance Josephine. She's not my intended target. That would be target. That's bad. Partner. That would be Cassandra. But if you want to see Josephine instead, I am happy to oblige. You can also find all of the romances for all of the games
Templars, I'd imagine.
online. Okay, so I can't make a logging stand yet. I can't finish the puzzle boxes yet.
Rebel mages probably made that damn breach.
So it might be time. So what we want to do is wait and eventually get the watchtowers built so that we can recruit Dennett. And then we could start over to Orlais. Could head over to Orlais. I don't know if I can have multiple things happening at the war table at a time, probably.
So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender or...
Call them the Golden City, the center of all creation. And for a time
Travel to Val Royeaux?
There's nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion. Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him.
Thanks, Cassandra.
Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Okay. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so that we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. Recommended levels 4 to 7. I like the way that dagger looks.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Let's go punch some people.
They wish to protect the people? From us?
Protect them from the blasphemous Herald of Andraste.
Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Oh, these are all Codex entries. Mafarath's Penitence. This is the story of Andraste, I think. At least a little bit. Mafarath's regret about his unfortunate hair. A bard! That caught me off guard. I don't normally remark on the Codex entries, but that one was funny. Okay, here's everyone who's come to be afraid of me.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more.
Not quite how that went down.
Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no dwarf in our hour of need.
Okay, we have a lot of... I'm gonna go with this.
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here by Andraste or the Maker. I am simply trying to close the breach. It threatens us all.
It's true.
She's right
the
there.
The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh, is that what's gonna happen? What? Not quite what I expected. Having played this game several times,
She
it
is
what I
beneath us.
expected. I'm gonna go with...
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition?
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative
That's why
that
you wear
we speak with...
sunscreen.
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
What we truly need is an alliance that will seal the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat. But you certainly have no power to do anything about it.
But Lord
Snarly.
Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition.
Okay, Ponytail.
Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Bye.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Probably.
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does.
We saw one
Either
dude,
way,
Cassandra.
we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
All right, here is where we will leave it, and then next time we will explore Val Royeaux and chat with people who may or may not hate us and want to kill us. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It's good to be back in this game. I was away for a little bit, but here we are. I hope you have an awesome day, because you certainly deserve it. I could not be more grateful for you and could not appreciate you more. I'll talk to you very soon.